This is Blinkers Off. Hope you're enjoying the show. Don't forget to pop out to Albion Park tomorrow to see Mr. Feelgood in action. He's in race 3 there tomorrow. Of course, a great horse headed towards the Grand Circuit race next month at Albion Park. Speaking of Albion Park, we're going to look back now at the highlights from Saturday night. We're starting with race 2, Our White Knight. Speaking of Mr. Feelgood, he gave him a real fright last Tuesday, and as such, he was a short price favourite in the second race on Saturday night.
Held together in front is Our White Knight, leads by a long neck over Grey Steel. Third, the inside, Doug's Place. Calling it a night then was Caesar Supreme, and about to come to the outside, Ark Munro. Third quarter, 30.2. Our White Knight snuck away. Got a length and a half in front under pressure now, Grey Steel. Doug's Place trying to work into the clear, and now Tully Bell into the clear with a fast run to the outside, and Grant Nixon goes back to the inside with Ark Munro. It's Our White Knight in front, Doug's Place, and then came Ark Munro, but Our White Knight in front. Now Doug's Place picking up the bit, lunging. Too late, Our White Knight. Our White Knight beat Doug's Place. Third home was Ark Munro, and flying home Extreme Stature may have got fourth.
Well, Kelly Dawson driving Our White Knight to victory in the second event here at Albion Park tonight. Kelly, that's 2 drives on Our White Knight for two checks.
Yeah, no, last time I drove him, we dropped back in the field. It was his first run back, and he got home really well. And tonight, you know, after his good run on Tuesday, we put him into the race, and he went massive.
He was backing up from that good run on Tuesday behind Mr. Feelgood.
Yeah, I chased him home on Tuesday, so I knew how good he went.
Yeah, he only got beaten 1.4 metres on that occasion. It was a great run tonight, as you mentioned, 156.5 the mile rate over the 2100 metre trip. Yeah,
he did a power of work early, and in his defence, he kept kicking on the way home too.
He's got a good record as well, just like nearly every other winner that we've had here at Albion Park tonight. 57 starts for 17 wins for trainer Brett Cargill.
Yeah, he's always been a nice horse.
Brett's got a good record with his team as well. Our White Knight, he's going places, isn't he?
He sure is. You know, he's only got a small team, but all of them do a really good job.
Thanks, Kelly, for joining us here on Blinkers Off.
Thank you.
Our White Knight's a horse who's probably just a length below the A grade, but I'm sure that Brett Cargill might dip his toe in the water and put Our White Knight in some of these big races, the Bigger Johnny Sprint, or the Kevin and Kay Seymour Cup, or the Garrard's Queensland Championship, because he won't disgrace himself in those races. His recent form is first rate. Kelly Dawson, she's a very good young driver, and of course she was recently our Achiever of the Year at the Racing Queensland Awards night. But top performance there by Our White Knight. He's a pacer very much in form. Let's turn our attention to race 3. Loud and Clear from the Bunga Johnson stable drew ideally at barrier 1. He had the right driver too, Pete McMullen. Let's pick up the action.
Clear, Loud and Clear leads by a half length over Exceptional Cullen. Third, the inside pocket of Grace. 3 wide to fourth goes I Am Terror. Marlos held up in the centre, 1 out and 1 back. Dead or Alive is fifth, 3 back the marker pegs. 3 wide now comes Lip Sync, followed then by Mahir Joy. Just Call Me Joe. Well back Bruley Charlie, and 3 wide, and last was Mitchell Sands. Second quarter 31.4, heading along the back at the 500. Loud and Clear got away by a length and a half on Exceptional Cullen. Third, the inside was Pocket of Grace. Marlos about to peel out 3 wide, followed by Dead or Alive. Wide off the track was Lip Sync, followed further back in the field by I Am Terror, Mahir Joy and Mitchell Sands. Third quarter 30.3. Loud and Clear is a half length in front, coming to the turnover Exceptional Cullen. Marlos eases wide, going back to the sprint lane now. Pocket of Grace, Lip Sync behind them, battling on. It's Loud and Clear in front after Exceptional Cullen, and through on the inside comes Pocket of Grace. Pocket of Grace, Exceptional Cullen, and kicking Loud and Clear. The 3 of them come to the line. Photo between Pocket of Grace, Loud and Clear, and Exceptional Cullen. Loud and Clear has got the decision for Pete McMullen in the centre.
Well, the winner of the third event here at Albion Park tonight, Peter McMullen aboard Loud and Clear in a mile rate of 157.7. And Pete, you're quite familiar with the horse Loud and Clear.
Yeah, I've been driving him for a little while now, since he joined the Bunga Johnson stable.
And you won 3 starts ago as well here at Albion Park?
Yeah, he raced really good that night, went slick time, and he sort of repeated the scenario tonight.
Bunga Johnson, who trains at Deception Bay, he's got a great record as well with these older horses.
Yeah, he really gets his older horses up and going. He rejuvenates them and gives them a second life.
Good on you, Pete. Congratulations on yet another Albion Park success.
Thank you.
Loud and Clear, of course, started his career in the Brad Connolly stable, but a recent addition to the Bunga Johnson team, likes to go forward and make his own luck, and Pete McMullen handled him well. Pete McMullen just looking at some stats of him recently. By gee, he's been a success story in harness racing. He's now heading towards 500 winners in his career, which only started, I might add, back in the season starting of 2007. So he's rapidly approaching that milestone of 500 wins. Won't be long before he gets that and goes past it. He drove it loud and clear to a good victory, beating Exceptional Colour and Pocket of Grace, the Grant Dixon pair running second and third. Exceptional Colour will win another race at Albion Park soon. Let's go to race 4 on the card. The Blur is a recent addition to the John McCarthy team. Drew a wide gate and went back, but he was too good for them, as we're about to see.
Truckies Art joining the lead by Albert's Charm. Jetson's Blue Jean goes to third, 3 wide. Cullen Hanover back behind the leader. 3 wide with the card home was El Charo. Lady and Lace in the centre, followed by Destiny Cloud. Ace Attack Jack got shuffled back to third, last on the inside in front of Glenburn's Fowler, and wide and last was now the Blur, still standing the leader about 8 lengths. Heading on to the back bend, 450 metres to go. Truckies Art is neck in front over Albert's Charm, now being niggled at. Cullen Hanover's going okay. Third the inside, 3 wide Jetson's Blue Jean, followed then by the Blur starting a long run in front of El Charo and Destiny Cloud. Ace Attack Jack trying to work into the clear. 29.5 the third quarter as they straighten up. The leader still is Truckies Art going back to the inside. Cullen Hanover down the outside. Ace Attack Jack, and here's the Blur charging home. Cullen Hanover got the inside run. Ace Attack Jack and the Blur trying hardest. Cullen Hanover in front, flying home the Blur. Maybe the Blur in the last stride over Cullen Hanover and Ace Attack Jack in the centre.
Well, after the running of the 4th event here at Albion Park, Todd McCarthy joins us on Blinkers Off with after the win of the Blur. Doing it in fine style, Todd.
Yeah, he raced really nice tonight. He actually he surprised me a little bit with his sprint. He I think he was entitled to that when he sort of had to do a fair bit of work getting around him at the finish there. But no, he raced really nice. I was happy with him.
He's had a good record since coming north from the Sydney area. He's had the 3 starts for a 4th, a 2nd, a 1st. He keeps getting better.
Yeah, that's right. I hope he can keep going like that. But no, he's been racing really nice every start, but it was just a matter of time, yeah.
Mile rate tonight of 158.1.
Yeah, no, I was, like I said, I was happy with him. He impressed me tonight anyway.
Eric Anderson, one of the biggest owners in the Victoria area, sent him up with a few others to your father to train?
Yeah, that's right. He's got our Madagascar and our Crusher Dust as well. They're both, Matt, he's a really nice horse, and Crusher Dust, he's going good as well. So hopefully he's in a little later tonight, bit of luck, and he should go good.
So where to now for the Blur?
He'll probably have another start. We'll maybe try and get another win out of him, and then I'd say we'll put him in a claimer.
Okay, good on you, Todd. Thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.
Yes, he's the youngest of the McCarthys, Todd. Has been driving, I think, for about 18 months, but getting far more opportunities now, of course, with his older brothers, Andy overseas and Luke, of course, now based in Sydney, and he handled the Blur well. Good performance by that horse. You saw how wide he had to come. They don't normally come that wide and from that far back, but he did it, so he should be able to win a few more Metro races. Our final highlight from Albion Park is race 5. Expert was the favourite. He galloped at the start. Shane Graham took full opportunity with She Chose Us and booted her straight to the lead.
She Chose Us, leads by a length over Hit It Lenny as the speed goes on. BG3 waiting on the sprint lane, followed by Spider-Man 2. Calatrava, no room. Queen Latifah about to peel, followed by Melton B. Gunner. Then came Will Star, and last of all, the roof is on fire. 29.2 that third quarter. Leader got away. She Chose Us, leads by 2 lengths under Hit It Lenny. Trying to work into the clear was BG3, Queen Latifah and Spider-Man 2 right down the outside, but She Chose Us has got a big break in the straight. It's clear over BG3. Queen Latifah battling on, then Calatrava, but it's all She Chose Us, and it bolts in. She Chose Us by 4 lengths.
Well, after the running of the 5th event here at Albion Park, joining us here on Blinkers Off is Shane Graham, who drove the winner, She Chose Us. She chose us all the way, Shane.
Yeah, she went super. Like, we probably had a bit of luck finding the top, but no, she went good.
She's got a good record too. She's had 3 starts here in Queensland for the Ricky Thurlow stable, for a 5th, a 2nd, and now a victory.
Yeah, that's right. She, like each run, she's just improved a little bit, and she, she's probably stepped it up a notch again tonight, and see next week whether she goes another one.
With Expert galloping early on, that sort of made it a little easier to find the front.
Yeah, it changed the race completely, really. Like, he sort of looked the leader, and I was probably going to be, might have been deaf at 1-1. So with him out of the way, it definitely sort of, helped our chances.
A runaway victory in the end by almost 12 metres in a mile rate of 157 flat. She had plenty left there at the end too, Shane.
she done it real good. Like, she was sort of on the turn, I sort of gave her, popped the plugs, and she gave a good kick, and on the line she was real strong. So, no, she was quite impressive, really.
Trainer Ricky Thurlow's certainly got a good record with his team as well.
Yeah, they're going real good at the moment, Rick. He's sort of bad luck for him getting time, but good luck for me, because we've had a good run the last probably week or two. So, no, it's been good.
Good on you, Shane. Thanks for joining us here on Blinkers Off.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, Shane Graham and Ricky Thurlow combining there. They weren't, that wasn't the only victory that they shared during the night. Of course, Shane drove I'm Born to Rule for Natasha Day in the first race, able to use the sprint lane and win. And Ricky Thurlow's trotter won't be the same, won the last race in good style. So doubles for both Shane Graham and Ricky Thurlow. Other winners on the night at Albion Park included Golden Market for Grant Dixon, was successful in race 6, was a short price favourite. And the McCarthy stable, we saw them successful with the Blur in race 4. They made it a double without Crushing Us, who ran an odds-on favourite. Drew Barrier won and was too good in race 7. They were the highlights from Albion Park on Saturday night. And that's just about our program for tonight. A final reminder, as I outlined at the start of the show, if you'd like to email us with your thoughts, whether you agree or disagree, or have got a suggestion, someone you think we should interview, just email us at blinkersoff@31.com.au. Next week, we'll continue our look at Redcliffe with Greg Franklin, all the highlights from Albion Park, plenty of news as well. Look forward to your company next Monday night here on Blinkers Off. Until then, good night for now.